G'day guys, welcome back to Ron's Relics and Coins. Alright, today I've got myself a new permission just in town here. I'll put a picture, top left hand corner, just up here, of the block of land that I'm on. They're going to do subdividing on it. So they've been in here, there used to be a dam in this top left hand corner just here. Now they've filled it in. As you can see, they've been scraping the top off it here and there, and they've got a new fence line going down through that way, gateway there, another fence just in between those two big trees there. So alright, I've got an hour or so here today, and I'll come back out again tomorrow and see what I can find. I'll get back to you on my first decent find. Alright, cheers. Yeah, alright guys, well, I've done a little bit. I've already been here for half an hour. As I said, I got here, 3 o'clock. And my first sort of target I've got is a couple of bit of junk and an old knife. Broken blade. Yeah, oh well, that's something. That's not what I'm after. But this land here, the corner block, I've gone back onto Google Earth, and you know the scale where you can go back the years. I've gone back to at least 2000, and it doesn't show any dwellings or buildings on here at all. But I can't see anything past that, so I don't know if there's any old houses on here before. But anyway, I'll do a little bit here. And then I've got the rest of that paddock down that way to do, both sides. And then I've got that one there. So, alright. Well, I just thought there might have been something here, because it's over 100 years old, with nothing on it, so I don't know. Don't quite know. Alright, I'll get back to you soon. Okay guys, I've got a screamer just here. 93-94. About 4 inches down. Nice little dot right to the right hand side of the graph. Okay, I don't think it's too big of a target. Alright, let's have a look what we got here, eh? 94-95. Sounds really good for a whatever that is. It's got the shape of a nut on the inside. Yeah, a cover for some sort of thing. Not too sure. But geez, it screamed up at 94-95. Alright, see you soon. Alright guys, I think I found my first surface find. Oh, let's see. Well, I don't think it's a marble. It's a little brown, but it's very light. Yeah, it's brown. I'd say it was inside a bottle, a jar or something like that. Not too sure. Definitely can't say it's a marble, but that's a surface find. Alright, on to the next. Okay, out of this hole. Looks like we've got an old, like an old Zippo lighter. And made out of brass or something. Yeah, an old lighter. Can't be that old. I think it's gas filled, so therefore it might be a Zippo, zip lighter. Yeah, alright. Alright. I'm only here for an hour, so I should be, 4 o'clock. So a bit after 4 I'll be heading off, and I'll come back tomorrow and have another hit. Okay, we've got another surface find just here. 62, 65. It's sitting right there, and as Andrew would say, Coffee Bush Kid, I think it's part of a clock. I think. Maybe. Not too sure, but could be. Alrighty. See you on the next one. I got this one here, I just kicked it out from over the loose soil. Got a mangled up teaspoon. She's seen better days. She's wrapped up. Alright, so goes to tell me there must have been some sort of house or something here, or just people have thrown stuff over the fence maybe years ago. But there is a few house bricks and broken plates and stuff like that. Coloured glass, that's laying all over the place. So maybe. See now, as I was saying, broken plates, like with the patterns on them. So there is evidence here of a house has been here in some time, but in the time that I've seen on Google Maps, it's definitely not showing any houses. But as I said, it only goes back as far as 85, so I couldn't tell you if anything was on there before that, because I can't see it. But there's evidence here. There's evidence here to say that there might have been a house or a dumping area at one stage. And I think I'll be bringing me a little pick tomorrow. Hello, what's that? Okay, evidence, a doorknob. So, yep, part of an old doorknob. So there must have been a dwelling here years and years ago. Alright, maybe looking promising. Alright, we'll keep on going. By golly, I've gone and done it. Okay. Right. this dog here is having a suss out what I'm doing. Okay, that's the main gate where I came in. I've wandered all over there and got nothing but junk. And evidence of a house over here, like a spoon and a knife and stuff like that. And then I've come here where the fence line, there's the roadway, just there. And there's a peppercorn tree, just here. And anyway, I've come across here, got a signal here, and I got my first penny, just here. And a kangaroo penny. Alright, can't quite see the date just on it just yet, because I haven't got my squirty bottle. But I reckon it'll be around about 1958 or something like that. Beautiful. And it's Queen Elizabeth. Righto. That's my first penny. So that gives me an indication. Keep on going. Alright. Alright, I'll come back to you on my next decent find. If not, I'll see you when I do another one tomorrow. And that kangaroo penny rung up at 89. And then I come around 60, 66. Just there. What's this? Maybe part of that clock, because I've got the clock over there, the clock backing, and it's the same sort of shape to it. Maybe that's part of it. I'm not too sure, but alright, I'll keep on going. Well, here's the second peppercorn tree, and this one here was a very strong low tone. All over the shop. Ends up being lump of chain with a rusted hook. Alright, okay. Righto, I'll keep on going for a little bit and then I'll... Okay, I've got a 76 to 80, 71, about 4 inches down just there. Alright, this will be my last one until tomorrow. I'll come back again tomorrow. We'll actually see what this one is. Still there. A little bit deeper. Alright. Oh. Oh. Yeah, grounds are nice and hard. Alright. Now it's to the side. Did I move it? Let's see. It must be a big target or something, I think. What's that? That could be it. That could be it. That's it. Alright, what do we got? Oh, it's got a pattern on it. Pattern around it. Must have been a... Hang on a minute. We'll open him up a bit. What was he? Might have been a brass bowl or something like that, because... Oh, then again, it might be just a bit of aluminium. An old aluminium pot or something. Yeah, I'm not too sure again, but I think it might be an old aluminium, maybe teapot or something like that. Yeah, alright, well that's what that was. Okay guys, well that'll be my last one until tomorrow. And I'll put these two together. Hopefully it won't be too big of a video. If not, I'll have to make maybe 3. Alright, see us. Okay, we've got a target here. Bringing up fairly high. Just there. What have we got? Where is it? Yeah, tell me it's iron. What have we got? Oh yeah. Bloody old nail. Let me just double check that. Something else there. Rusty nail, a bit of off-cut brass or copper. G'day guys, welcome back. Okay, we're on a new day. Today's Sunday. I was out yesterday, had a bit of a scratch around up the top end of the paddock up there, and there's a couple of peppercorn trees up on the corner there where the dam was. I didn't find a great deal except for a spoon, a knife, kangaroo penny just underneath the second peppercorn tree, and sorry, the first peppercorn tree, and the second one I found a big lump of chain. So I thought I'd have another crack at it today. I'm not going to record all my live gigs because there's a lot of junk in there. So I've just come across this here, an old D-bucket. saddlery or something like that. But nevertheless, it's a bucket. There you go. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll get back to my next decent find and we'll go from there. Alrighty, see you soon. Sorry guys, duty calls. Okay guys, let's see what we've got here. Just dug this signal. 74.75. Nice little tiny dot on the line there. So I haven't seen it, so I'm not sure what it'll be. But let's find out together. Alright. And it's probably scrap. Right, whatever that is. Well, looks like a chunk of brass. Yeah, bit of brass or something like that. Rung up very, very nice. Thought it might have been a bloody coin or something, but no. Alright. We'll fill this in and we'll motor on. G'day guys. Okay, this is my finds for the last 2 days. Well, a few hours anyway in the 2 days. It's all my junk, all my shrapnel stuff, aluminium, the guides off tarps, as I said, an old knife, an old twisted up spoon, I think that's part of a clock, an old lighter, I think it's a zip lighter, big chunk of chain with a hook on it, found that underneath the peppercorn tree, and then I found this little glass marble yesterday. Well, I don't think it's a marble, I think it's out of one of those cans or something like that you shake up and it's got the little ball bearing inside it, an old doorknob. So that does mean there was a dwelling there years and years ago. Out of that I got yesterday, that was a surface find. Down here in this corner here, it looks like a little tiny house down in there. It's got 3 hinges on it just there, so I'm not too sure what that lid would have been for. Okay, and then yesterday I got the 1956 rue penny, which is Queen Elizabeth. And then today I didn't get a lot again, end up getting a fire call in between. That always throws me time out. A little D buckle, a shotgun end. Well, she's been there for a while. I'm not sure what brand that is. And then just before I was leaving, I got myself a 1922 little Threepence KG5. So all in all, that's all my junk. So I'd like to say thanks again, Phillip, for letting me on there, and I'm sure I'll have another crack at it next weekend, and hopefully we'll get a bit of rain in between now and then, because geez, I tell you what, that ground is rock solid. Alright, always remember guys, fill in your holes, play the game safe, and until next time, thanks for watching.